He is here. He is beautiful. I do not know if there's any way that he will be non-blurry. Oh, it focused on him for a second. Come on, baby. Come on. Just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Oh, well, you get the idea. He's so cute. Hi, Kuwabara. Exactly! Hi, Jedi. Kuwabara is here because I love him. He's always with me. And now, I'm with all of you! Hello. I'm back, and we are going to play some more Ace Attorney, because we're in Case 4, and I'm obsessed with Case 4. Which is... Anyone who's seen me stream more than, like, 10 minutes of this game knows that, so... So if you happened to miss last stream, we started Case 4, Turnabout Goodbyes, and we discovered that our beloved boyfriend / he hates us a lot, Edgeworth, apparently possibly could have maybe killed somebody by shooting them in a lake. And we are doing our gosh dang darndest to prove that that did not happen. Because he's a good boy, and we know that, and not enough other people know that. So, we will finally act like a real attorney, using our real brain to make sure that Miles is okay. And, last time we found out that Miles's father was murdered in front of him, 15 years ago. And that might have something to do with why he is the way he is. We also met our first witness, and we are going to be cross-examining her today. And we met Evil Man. We met evil, horrible, awful... I hate him. But we met the horrible man. Meaning a 24-year-old who looks like he's 50. Listen, be nice to him. He's been through a lot. You have to go through a lot to look like that. It is also, I think, a little bit just like kind of the art style for Ace Attorney. But that's besides the point. The point is that now we're gonna get into court. He's very handsome for a 50-year-old. Exactly. He's like Tak Yagami, whose actor I can't remember the name of. I'm not gonna use that energy, but so he's playing a 35-year-old while being like 50. So he kind of looks like a 50-year-old, but like a really, really hot one. So that's just what being a defense attorney or an attorney at all will do to you, I guess. Oof. Alright, let's get into it. We got Ace Attorney, baby! Alright. One of these days, I'll learn to turn on the controller before I start stream. But it is not this day. Alright. So, we did the first part of today's court session, which was talking with Gumshoe and figuring out, like, the time and place of death. And we found out that Miles's fingerprints were all over the gun, which we knew because we saw the picture of him holding the gun. And now we're switching witnesses. And I'm sure it's gonna be a normal, totally calm time. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Ms. Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university?
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Oh, he's asking me a punch. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. I love getting photos. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Do these people not know the phrase held at gunpoint? Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if they do not have, or if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness stated, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. I'm really worked up because I'm using 3 exclamation marks.
Order! 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 I will have order!
Well, Judge.
Oh, I hate his... Like, hats off to the artist team in this game. He looks so punchable. Oh, I bet it would feel so good.
3 exclamation marks, the sure sign of an unhinged mind.
I know I could beat this old man's ass. I know in my heart I could do that. Partially because as soon as I start biting, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be scared that I'm, like, rabid. And I'm not scared of him at all. So, you're dead meat, old man. Not you, you're... whatever. This evidence is decisive.
You shut up.
I have very little doubt about this case. I'm very easily convinced. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Excuse me?
Well, wait, Your Honor? I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. She could be lying. A cross-examination? Oh, I hate him. We have photographic proof of 2 silhouettes, one of which looks like it's holding a gun. We cannot see either person clear. 2 blurry shadowed figures in a boat. Truly definitive. Exactly. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words. and they all read guilty. You lose. You lose! Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Not yet! That's why I need to cross-examine it! That's how the court system works! You've been a lawyer for 40 years! Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. Listen, okay, maybe your win streak is because, the other attorneys you faced are really, susceptible to, like, negging, but that doesn't work on me. You're a piece of shit. You can't make me feel down. You can't, like, be imposing at me, because I know that you're a fucking ghoul of a man. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. I am following the court system as intended to find the truth. Nothing involved in that is contempt of court. I'll kill you. Nick. Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? For doing my job? Exactly. Exactly. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I reckon there was. I think I noticed one little thing. This jerk really will do anything to win a case. Yeah, they set him up as like, oh, you know like how Miles does this? And then they're like, hey, but what if we just made him really just worse? Mostly really obvious bullying. He's like cartoonishly villainous, which I deeply enjoy as a storyteller and, in this case, a story enjoyer. I do love the occasional, like, cartoonish villain. It's really fun. And it's very fun to hate them. Right. Let's take him on. Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tut, tut, tut. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. What's my job? Oh, it's just do whatever that guy tells me to do, I guess. Alright, are you... Okay, I can't remember because at some points in certain trials, they actually do punish you for pressing the statement to get more information. And so you can only object. I think they usually tell you beforehand if that's gonna be something. So I think we can still do our press every single question. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really, what could it matter what the time of death is? I feel like a cartoonish villain who was also really clever in how they operate instead of just gets away with being incredibly overbearing for arbitrary reasons would be more impressive. Yes! And I'll say that I think they do better on that front with a couple of future characters. Von Karma, they're like, we want to give you like a really straightforward, like, it's partially because it's supposed to illustrate that while Edgeworth was bad and did bad things, he did not approach law with the same, like, it's supposed to make Edgeworth look better, which it does, and,
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
You were in your car? Why were you camping there, anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Ms. Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping, you fucking pretentious asswipe, by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing! I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained! Maybe he's won a lot of cases by just making the defense so angry that they end up, like, punching him. And then it's like, oh, well, you broke the rules, you lose.
Wait now, I'm the one who says that. I've got my little script right here.
Well then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, give us nothing. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She's said that already. What was it you were saying about not wanting to be judge number 5, Your Honor? I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. I would love to leisurely chat with Lotta Hart. I think she's cool. Ick. Okay, looked out the window, saw 2 gents. Could you clearly see the 2 men?
Just look at that picture. Clear enough for you?
No! Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you, Lotta Hart, saw the 2 men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma? I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Alright, so last press. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... If you interrupt me one more goddamn time! Mr. Wright! The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor, you keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
Now is when we're getting into the shit. And if that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh.
Nick!
Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment. Judgment mentioned.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it!
Who said that?
It was me.
Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Oh my god, her face. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down.
There's not a scene.
The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. Just because I was camping in a place that's specifically not for camping. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough! Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? One of us is a lawyer and one of us is 17. I think that's the main difference. All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! Just because I was camping in a place where there's not supposed to be camping, that's a civic violation, not a crime. You know what, Lotta? That's so true. Little known fact, Karma is horribly face blind. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Ms. Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order! 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 Order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Fuck off, Van Karma. You're a dipshit.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. I've grown a spine in the last 30 seconds.
But he is in contempt of court!
No, I am! If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Stop! Stop giving men credit for women's actions! Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick!
I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Thanks, sis.
I've got your order of jumbo fries, Your Honor. Oh, bad time. Peh! I care not for this melodrama.
I'm sorry, you're not allowed to say melodrama in, like, a negative sense when you look like that. It's not okay.
Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here, or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. Okay, so I guess I think we're still in sudden death here. It was clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, that's all she has to say. I see. Well, I think I'm gonna present the photo that is very clearly not clear. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Von Karma sounds kind of like deep thought from Hitchhiker's Guide when the petitioners are comparing him to other supercomputers. I have vague memories of that. And I do... They ring similar in my brain. Look at this photograph! The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. Stream. Twitch got scared of that one. I'll change it to bother me not with this pocket calculator stuff. Yeah, that it does sound very similar. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Oh, didn't I mention my research was on giving myself infrared vision? She's like the guy who made her chest glow. She's like, I know what I want. I want super eyes. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did! finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. Edgeworth was seen.
Send it to me, Rachel. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
Oh yes, guy with the glowing chest is from a episode of Watson.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good.
Edgeworth was seen. Send it to me, Rachel.
Alright. Are you gonna get mad at me for pressing every statement this time? Okay. Just finished setting up the camera. I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Let's see what... Dig-a-ding. Ding-a-ding-ding. Dig-a-ding-ding. Okay. Will you let me... Binoculars? Why not... Why not... I don't know which one is better. Straight noculars, ace noculars.
Yeah, binoculars! I find people all shapes and sizes real attractive. Everyone's got something.
So true, Ms. Hart. Anyway, yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? I'm partial to panoculars myself. That's good. That's good.
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. Despite the fact I keep saying we have a photo and that is decisive evidence. You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
I was very proud of myself that I think when I first played this, when talking to Lotta initially, I was like, hey wait, I think something doesn't add up. And I was right. But know this! If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor, the photograph of the two silhouettes on the boat appeared by magic. Magic is admissible in court.
Do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yes! This is make it or break it time. A really bad TV show. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is, perhaps, the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
He got excited!
Puppy got excited.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Alright, I'm gonna say it because I want to dispute this right now. Viewers at home, do you know why this doesn't make any sense? Hola! Hi! Hello, Daddy! We're still, We're still cross-examining Lotta, so you haven't missed too much. And right now, we're trying to figure out what's up with her camera, which supposedly was to take pictures of meteor showers. But anyone who remembers our interactions with said camera might find that a little strange. I didn't mean to press that button. Don't do this to me. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Oh, I was so hoping he'd say says me. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Ms. Hart. Oof. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Nothing, Your Honor. I can't drive. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Will they let me... Okay, because I know what it is, because I remember, because this case lives in my heart. But... Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Ms. Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Ms. Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Would you believe it fell from the position? Like a shooting star. Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I'm definitely not driving that ugly billboard on I-96 at full speed, Your Honor. Alright, let me look at the court record. I can find out if I have evidence, because I think I do. Yes, let me check this. I thought there was more information on it. Article about monster. Okay, never mind. Do I have evidence? Let's try it. I don't have proof is at the top, so that's kind of making me think that I'm supposed to say that. Well, I don't have proof. Damn it. Bah, your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims without a hair of evidence to support them. Well, alright, if that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? Yeah, well, I tried the other option, and the game was like, no, you have evidence. So, I'm sure sick of that smarmy prosecutor putting me down. Hell yeah, Nick! Kick him in the shins! Or did he taunt me so I'd get mad and make a mistake? Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? Isn't this still that it was facing the lake? Yeah, how would you know I was down there taking pictures of a make-believe dinosaur? In the background, you hear the beginning of Bernie, the dinosaur. That seems uncharacteristically subtle for Von Karma. I agree. I think that it's possible. It'd be cool if they were setting it up that he goes really hard, straightforward at the beginning, and so then you start like questioning when he doesn't do that. The mind games, they never end. Oh, I can check it. I checked it just a second ago. I'm a fool. If well, I'm just gonna present the camera, cause like, it was pointed at the lake. What else do I have to say to you people? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own I hate when they make me present the same evidence twice in a row. Girly pop! Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? This is the part that I caught on when we were first talking to her. Because she's like, yeah, it's for meteors. And then it's like, then why the fuck did it start taking photos when a party popper went off? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. Okay, so it was in the original information of the article. They just wouldn't let me check it again. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. The great tragedy of this case. Gordy works on pure stealth mode. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Ms. Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? Who are you? Perry Mason? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious moments of our time to prove. Miss Scarlet, my beloved, she's done nothing wrong. Is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Oh, if she was trying to take a picture of Gordy, how would she know it would make noise? Before you got here, they talked about in the article that was talking about, hey guys, there's like a new Nessie. They talked about how there was a loud noise when Gordy appeared, and so the people are speculating that it was Gordy, and that's just the noise it makes. But what could it have been? Also, hi. Hi. Glad to have you, Red. Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart.
The people we rizzed up.
Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court?
Yo, how's it going? It's going good. It's cold. I've had my heat going like all day. It feels cold. Hopefully y'all are staying warm and eating right and brushing your teeth.
Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. Self-motivating. Motivating words. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Oh my god, it's a miracle. He shut his goddamn mouth. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative reporter. And by reporter, I mean photographer. I read the word right, but I'm just like, that's what it is as a reporter. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart, and hoped to fry. That's some new information.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. No, I wasn't listening. My hero is that Parker fellow at the Daily Bugle who gets all those incredible shots of Spider-Man. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I want pictures of Spider-Man on my desk now! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something? I know it! He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first! I'll allow that. That's fair. That's fair. Very funny. This little awkward smile is so cute.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
I learned everything I know about the law before there were either research students or photographers, so the distinction means nothing to me. It was also before defense attorneys and 17-year-old girls. So that, once again, I see no distinction.
If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Dad. Yes, Your Honor. Do you think a lawyer's ever done that? I called one of my teachers Mr. Homework once. I felt bad. But he was, like, on the other side of the room, so he didn't hear me. I was asking about the homework, and so the order of words got mixed up is all. Actually, I'm not a research student. Okay, first we save. What's the rules of Phoenix Wright?
Keep it gay and always save scum. Okay. Because he's worried Lotta is going to start talking about how she lives on the lake and watches people. Watch people. Alright, invested photographer, Madam of Scoop it would be. I think I remember what is fishy. Where'd it go? Yeah. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. That's new. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I didn't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay, what have we got here? I don't know if we're up to the point where it matters that there were 3 shots taken total. Okay, heard the bang, looked out at the lake, just watched the boat, saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Oh, yeah. So we know that 2 gunshots were heard at the time, but the gun that we found had fired 3 bullets. So it could have been that someone fired a bullet a week ago, and then the night of the murder, there were 2 shots. But we just know that in total, 3 shots. This is when my memory beginneth to fail me. Okay, matches. Prince Edrith's right hand. Hi. I guess I could just press everything again. Sorry to keep asking questions. It's been a while since I played. No, it's totally fine. One of the things I really like is playing these games with people over time, and so, like, they know what's going on and can start, like, putting together their own theories and stuff. So yeah, I'm totally down to answer questions. And also, that kind of helps me remember it. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I love Lotta. Engagement is all part of this fun of streaming. Exactly. If I was just talking to myself, then, well, I like talking to myself. That's fine, but it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging out in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. I love Lotta so much. She's so charming. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. We're just gonna put a pin in that, okay? We're gonna put a little pin in that statement from Phoenix Wright just then. Kind of a shaky basis for your career. We're just gonna remember that for later. Imagine what a scoop it'd be. Yeah, yeah. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news's Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Can't help but think every time he slaps the desk, is there a handprint with a sign saying, "Here was the hand that clapped for our right." He draws a little hand on it, so every time he does it, it's like a little high five. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That was actually useful advice. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. He looked so defeated. He was like, I know, Your Honor. I know. So, how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. I want to press that statement for sure. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out that what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? The judge has put up with an awful lot in this case, but even he doesn't want to litigate the importance of cryptid features in the newspaper. Yeah! Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth in a murder case? Well, actually, saw that coming. Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. Oh hey, haven't heard from you in a while, Karma. Bang, looks bang, ba-da-ba-da. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. Oh, right, I remember, okay. I don't know. If she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Figure if you're trying to hide bodies, I thought maybe I'd join in on the fun. You know, peer pressure and all that. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Hell yeah, Lotta. Tell him. Okay, so they gave me a hint, which was nice. Okie dokie. I think that there was something to look at because you'd be looking for Gordy. Surely. Not correct. Yes, correct. Is this one again? Ms. Hart. Were you really looking at that boat? Well, what's What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it?
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? Yeah, come closer, city boy. Let's see how you fare against me.
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Crazy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
Sorry, Judge.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing.
A girl's allowed to have her side interests, ain't she?
If I heard a loud noise, hit the deck, they're shooting out here. That's how you know that this game isn't set in America. When she was like, I don't know what a gunshot sounds like, I'm like, I don't know what a gunshot sounds like, and lots of Americans don't, but we all feel like we do.
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was committing perjury. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? I'll fucking kill you. I'll stick my foot so far up your ass it's gonna come out that oversized mouth of yours. All right?
What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photograph. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I need something to talk about at the next family reunion, you all. Barbara G always has something since she keeps bringing her new boyfriends. Listen, a girl needs her hobbies so I can talk to people about it, because unless you're a lawyer or a doctor, none of your in-laws want to hear nothing about it. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement.
It's inflation time. I'm sorry I said that. Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did! Finally, someone's listening. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool! Get him! Get his ass! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Yeah, so the enlargement, even though it sounds very suggestive. Ms. Hart, show the photograph to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection? Denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Got it right here in my pocket. Now. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It's kind of crazy, actually. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. This guy sounds like Doomsday every time he yells an objection. Von Karma's objection is so specific. Like, it has the exact same energy to me as when a dog is about to throw up, and so it makes that noise in its throat that's kind of like a warning of, oh hey guys, this is about to get real. It sounds like he is puking up his objection. It's so sad to see the heroes of the Matrix having such a catastrophic falling out. Objection! Just saying. It's really good acting work. And gets on my last nerve. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. Hairball! Give me a second. Oh, Antonio Banderas. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Ms. Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. You're a lawyer. It is not a waste of your time to listen to witnesses. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Now this is the part we gotta pay attention to. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my final verdict for like the 4th time. Sorry, Grandpa, we can get you back to the old folks' home soon. I miss my pudding! Phoenix Wright! Wait, it's not supposed to happen like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. Do you see it? This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement, show other evidence, wait and see. Tapioca.
Lotta. Okay. I know what it is. Oh, so I should be showing other evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence. I'll kill you. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. This is a courtroom. You were the one who literally just said decisive evidence, decisive witness. What else do you need? Of course, we're indeed. Von Karma has been practicing law for over 800 years. He's just got a very short amount of patience for anything he considers extraneous to the case. Or, you know, that might implicate someone other than defendant.
We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad. Real bad. What should I... Okay, see, if they let me talk, I know. He looks like he's having a heart attack or about to punch someone. Yeah. He's all excited. He's like a chihuahua, like, whoo. Okay, let's see. I got a stream update, which is hopefully lying to me about my microphone. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. That means I don't have like a million dropped frames or something. Awesome. We love it when shit works. Object to Your Honor? There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Okay, I was gonna use evidence to talk about why the enlargement was strange. I thought they were trying to prompt me to object to submitting it as evidence, because it, you know, supposedly makes me look bad, but...
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Well, have you noticed that both appear to be incredibly bald? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Guys, do you see? Guys, do you see? Hey, do you see? Do you see? Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. Yeah, it's strange, Your Honor. It doesn't have Edgeworth's fine ass in this frame. I mean, his fine hand.
The hand?
I still say it could easily have been a left-handed shooter in that first case from Of the Devil. I agree. I agree on that front. I do agree.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does...
Oh, this man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that that left hand contradicts. Of the Devil, is it like this game? It is very similar and takes a lot of inspiration from the Ace Attorney style and makes frequent Ace Attorney references. But it is about a female defense attorney who is not like Phoenix. She's a bit more cynical. And it's in a, like, kind of dystopian future sci-fi setting. It's really good. It's really good. If you like mystery visual novels, these kinds of games, oh, I see. Have you? Then you should check it out on Steam. The first chapter of it is free. And have you heard of Ghost Trick? I have heard of it. I watched Secret Sleepover Society, which is Jacob Andrews and Julia Lepetite from Drawfee. I watched them start it, and I know they finished it. But I haven't actually, like, played it. I've heard it's good.
I've heard it's good. The evidence is clear. The man in this photo is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, he's feeling up to it now. He said ergo. He's like, oh, I'm using the fancy words now. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. It's funny like this one. Ooh, I do like funny games. Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. He's like a cat when they're about to pounce. Wiggles. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot at our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry. Don't. Larry's been through enough. Okay, so when we talked to Edgeworth right before cross-examining Lotta, he said, when we were like, why are your prints on the goddamn murder weapon? He was like, I didn't know what happened. I kind of thought he shot himself. And we were like, huh? So, let's give it a shot. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. How's that for 3 exclamation points? I like, he has to ask the lawyers instead of talking to the police, right? It's like, why is that my responsibility? I have one job, to prove my client could be innocent. It was the judge. So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Gordy shot him.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
It was a setup. Edgeworth was framed for the pain. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
No, you hadn't. Oh, we get another updated autopsy report.
Oh my god, the victim was Mr. Fantastic.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. The enlarged photo definitely shows one trenchcoat figure shooting another trenchcoat figure. Very true. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned. December 26, 1:15 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna grab something real quick. Not going nowhere. Wow, update on the body. How's it doing meeting new people? We made new friends. So, just a second. I go and I come back. And we continue. Alright. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
That was a close one.
Hi, baby. How you doing? Hey!
Don't you have anything to say?
No.
I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but... what happened out there on the lake, anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who... The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around, you know. Just a little ribbing between friends.
Look. I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Unfortunately, yes. I'm pretty sure that he would have a heart attack and die if he was honest with his feelings at this exact moment. Sorry, I talked about your ass. Can you blame me? It's so flat and impacted. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. To be continued. Yes, save my progress. Beep. December 26th, Detention Center.
Maya.
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey. Why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay.
Wait, Maya got locked up again? Yeah, she got held in contempt of court. She yelled at people. It was cool. But then they made her leave.
So are you, like, stuck here? Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Nice. It was either hit this or set fire to the judge's gavel. I literally had no other ideas. So true.
Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
Okay. I don't actually know if we have anything to talk about. I'm gonna just go. Bye.
I also could have touched that powdered wig, but whatever under there, maybe hell itself.
Alright, where shall we go today? How about back to the lake? Gourd Lake entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. I haven't seen Larry around at all today. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Okay, looks like nothing has changed. Lotta, are you gonna yell at me? Oh! Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal! The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Cool, free hot dogs! Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses, even though there was no one else on the lake or on the shore. Okay. They really did a flashback for that one sentence. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who is it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? There's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. Oh, come, Gumshoe. You say everything else. Why now do you stop? Come on! 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Gumshoe, thank you for taking care of my boyfriend. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had a report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Oh, you mean when he was dressed as Sailor Moon? Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved, I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Are you allowed to post bail from inside jail? Gumshoe was 1000% certain Maya killed her own sister like 6 or 8 months ago. Yes, but now she's being good to Edgeworth, and he's learned the error of his ways. Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? I won't. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Why are you like this, Phoenix? Also, you could just charge him normally. Most lawyers do that. I mean, Maya, no hairy butts. Alright. Let's check out the boat. Shop. Rent. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Edgeworth be my sugar daddy. Listen. He has the means, and I have the need. It's simple. Alright, let's go get Maya. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here.
Gumshoe's at the scene again today.
Huh? Oh, really?
He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol.
Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. All this is yours at the low cost of rent money. Boo.
Hey, Nick. You finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Edgeworth would. True. Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean.
Not that he'd admit it, of course. Oh, not at all.
They were like, okay, what did you do this time?
Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
He didn't say it to me. He said it to Gumshoe. Or at least relate it in some way to Gumshoe. And then Gumshoe told me.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Hell yeah. Is this just what to do? Yeah, okay. Alright, now that we have our full party, let's go back to... Yeah.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all!
Hey, it's Lotta!
Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? Phoenix would be hopeless in a dungeon crawl. See, some of those cops probably don't like Edgeworth. Yeah, I can't imagine why. What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory's a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right!
You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy?
Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl! I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Eat your vegetables, and then you can be a photographer. Lotta, what did you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Von Karma bitch didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you.
Get fetch quested, idiot.
What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey!
Hey lady, you said to make it up, get for free.
I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your faces. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not?
What do we do, Nick?
Deal.
Cool. You don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? First state your terms.
Huh? You completely off your rocker?
I doubt all that.
I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
Whoa! Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean,
Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right. See y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean.
Gordy, I sure do.
I'll have you know, I'm not poor. I have a sugar daddy. You want me to prove a negative? Yeesh. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? I'm sure we can. Help. What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like it, put this here. It would be like totally really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow. That's real impressive. She could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh.
Hey, Larry. Did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness?
Maya, this is fucked up. Don't say that.
He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Somebody's big old gossip, apparently. Well, doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Phoenix, I know you're friends, but you can't just ask people when they got that big thing. Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Okay.
That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
Do you think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, we did mention the DL6 incident, but I don't know if we should actually mention that too. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Yeah, for the kids. Yeah, no. Okay. I don't know what we have to talk to you about yet. Maybe the photo? Where's the... There it is. Nah. Ah! Jump scare. Alright. We'll move on for now. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of waiting for me.
Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, whoa. No, you don't. No sneezing. Achoo! I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'd trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't really seem like my fault. We're in public right now.
Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady.
Alright, I don't have info for you yet. I will return. Boat.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation until it blows over.
I get it.
It's the most boring place on earth. Oh, I'm so fucking... He straight up said, oh, it's that unit over there, and I forgot I can examine the scene! I just thought of it, Larry engaged at the end of this, right? In the next game, he's looking for a girl again, so does that mean his fiance got killed again, or was she the lucky few that survived? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that in, like, every game, Larry has a new girlfriend. Possibly even multiple per game, like now. I think that most of them live. I think. I'm pretty sure.
What's this machine?
He's a blue bread. That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air.
Huh, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday. Bluebeard. Man, what a drag that was. Cool. Doesn't that steel samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's huge. I guess it's good for advertising.
Something about this steel samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me.
Humph. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really. True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
Confirmation that her and Cody still keep in touch. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Gonna be real, I thought I might get more info from that. Those flags look sadly out of place here. flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky.
I don't know. I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses.
The War of the what?
Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses?
What the heck is that?
Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh. I guess we were the only ones.
I ask again, what the heck is that? Are we never gonna get any? We're never gonna get any clarification on that, are we?
Wow. Gourd Lake is really big.
Yep.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? We already did this.
Oh. Well, a long time. Yeah, they used to grow gourds. Yay. Don't you lie to me. We saw that already. Trash can empty. Well maintained. Benches. Take a break. Yeah. So there isn't anything new here, I suppose. Can't get over the samurai dogs.
The original samurai dogs, no less.
Yeah, hey man! Whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea! I'm now imagining Cody as Maya's immature kid sidekick, the same way Maya is Phoenix's immature kid sidekick. It's sidekicks all the way down! What have I done? Okay. Okay, queen. Okay, you know nothing. You know nothing. You know nothing. Yeah, that's the same. It's the same. You know nothing. 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 Useless. Useless to me. Okay. Maybe if I talk to Lotta?
I learned something today in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh?
Whoa! Didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet.
A UFO. A UFO?
Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
Huh? So you really are a university student?
Yeah, well, I've taken a bit of a break.
Right. Oh. Why is it saying that it's... Don't tell me that I didn't click it when I did. That's messed up. Alright. Is there anything new around here? Lots of cameras staring out the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Okay. Lady, I feel like you don't even know what you're saying. Sometimes you just gotta talk. Okay. Yes, this is what I remember of this case. It's not... Thankfully, it doesn't have the same issues as the third case of kind of like you have to just move through so many different places and you get... And it's a lot of back and forth, blah, blah, blah. But there are a couple points where it's like, so what am I supposed to do now? Hey there, pal! What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Oh, Gumshoe. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. Gasp! I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
Yeah, from Star Trek, right? I loved him. The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Eek!
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
Gordy and I have mutual business contacts. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Isn't this the point where he could be like, oh, this witness said she had more information? We're gonna call her in again. You know, when you look at the lake, I remember my old sister's old 90s show, I Don't Want to Wait for Our Love.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Take that, doggy! Doggy, doggy, doggy. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! Oh, baby! I do want to take the doggy. It's a cute widow doggy. Here he is.
Hey, he's cute! Look, Nick! Cute dog!
A cute dog. And this will help us... How? So true. Next, secret weapon number 2. A fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah! How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal! Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3. A metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe? We're looking for something alive. Right! How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? That's the attitude, Gumshoe. Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? So I know which one you're supposed to pick, but I am gonna see what happens if you pick the dog.
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Gumshoe, I don't think talking about your side job with a pole at your main job is a good idea. Gumshoe, time and place, time and place. Alright, what happens if I take that doggy?
Can we borrow Missile?
Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Is Missile the name of the dog in Ghost Trick? Isn't it something like that? Again, I don't know the game. I've just seen like a few minutes of gameplay and I just remember a dog.
Woof!
He's so cute. Oh boy.
Very cute with shiny eyes.
Can I do anything? Can I talk to Edgeworth with my new dog friend? Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Apparently not. Yes, same creators want to keep it as an Easter egg to their fans. Oh, that's so cute! If you like Easter eggs, stuff like that, Of the Devil has a lot of Phoenix Wright Easter eggs. Guess so. Alright. I just want to see if anything happens while I'm with the dog.
Hey, Nick.
Oh yeah, sweet. It's awesome.
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, alright. That little creature of the detectives. Phoenix, what's wrong with you? Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Oh no, Missile, no.
What's wrong, Missile?
Eek! Oh no, Larry, not a hot dog! Missile! Missile! Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating the dogs! Larry! My samurai dogs.
Wow. He ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry don't pay my bills, Nick! It's gonna have to this time. Alright, we'll try with Lotta next, and then we will send the dog back home. She doesn't have anything to say about the dog.
Okay.
So, as much as Missile is the cutest little doggy, I did the wrong thing. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. As much as Missile is perfect, and I want him with me always, there is a correct answer. That's what you get for not paying me. I mean, oops, sorry. You know what? Real. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the one I lent you. Department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? I'm guessing the metal detector. You are correct. Can we borrow that metal detector? There's probably a scene if you take the fishing pole, but fishing pole is not as exciting as a dog.
Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. No, not the doggy. Take Maya instead. No! Listen, Maya cannot be trusted in an office. Missile might be able to behave in an office. Maya will not. Alright. Now that we have our metal detector, how about we go back to the lake? Now, I forget how to use the metal detector. You see Missile become the new sidekick. You just see two little paws next to you on the lawyer's podium. Alright, let's see. Okay. Ooh, that's a horrible sound. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something! Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Sounded like a fire alarm. Oh my god. One of the great things about no longer being in the education system is not having to hear fire alarms. I don't know why both my high school and my college, like, apparently they just could not properly time their fire drills. They'd, like, put them off or something, and then we'd have to go through all of them in the space of, like, 2 weeks. So we get, like, a fire drill a day. And it's like, I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be throughout the year, so that if there was a fire throughout the year, we wouldn't die. They're like, nah. It's fine. Oh. She did do it, though. Nick. Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags? Red flags, you might say?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
Isn't that thing heavy as fuck? It's heavy! Phoenix, you get me. The valve is open and a banner of flags wrapped around it. Now. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it there, because I know what I need to do next, so we can, you know, start running, next time. And I don't remember how long the rest of this investigation segment is,
and it's getting late.
So, because Gordy, a stalker of sidekicks who keep touching things. Alright, let's see who else is about on the internet. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Mercurio de Leon is playing Warhammer.
So let's check him out. He is a VTuber. Alright, can I... Will it let me do that? Cool. Yes. Alright, so everybody, thank you so much for joining. Had a lot of fun. I have been the Joy Beyond the Void, and this has been gaming